Hi everyone, welcome to Preferher Tarot, where I love to see that you prefer me. First, I would like to thank you guys for clicking on this video. Of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button for me. And if you guys want to be notified when I upload new videos, go ahead and click that notification bell. So we're going to be doing messages for the collective, all signs right now. Remember that the messages are in general, the readings are in general, so all of the messages will not resonate with everyone. Also remember to not get caught up on the gender of the cards because we all have masculine and feminine energy, and that the roles can be reversed. All right. So let me tell you guys. As soon as I knew that I was going to go into you guys' energy, I was listening to some music and a song popped up, and I felt like it was definitely for the collective because first of all, the song is by Ledisi. Ledisi. I don't know if you guys know or heard of this person, this woman, and the song is called Alright. So it starts off like this life could make us feel so confused, but it's alright. Living day by day, I feel so used, and that ain't right. Alright. I feel like you guys probably should just listen to that song. Could probably make you feel good. However, and then it was another song that came on by Irie called Beautiful, and it was a part in that song basically, and it was the it says, I want to go to a place where I am nothing and everything that exists between here and nowhere. All right, so let's get into these messages, you guys. I will link those two songs in the description, and you guys can check it out for yourself. But let's get some messages for the collective. So basically, what I'm trying to say is you guys are basically kind of, a lot of people are feeling a little mistreated. Things aren't going your way, our way. People aren't as free as they would like to be, and you're ready to be free. You're ready to enjoy yourself. You're ready to do the things that make you feel lively, right? And make an impression on this earth, on other people, good impressions, right? Also, I do feel like the masculine energies, who's ever more into their masculine energy, who's ever been afraid to love, yeah, you feeling that energy of being ready to love, feeling like it's time to be able to love, it's time to open up, right? Let's get some messages here for the collective. Messages for the collective, please. You know what, I want to go into the Light Seers Tarot. I had the Gilded in my hand, but I want to go into the Light Seers Tarot. Make it good, make it great. Communication, moving forward. The Knight of Swords is trying to fall out here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Fast moving. Fast movement. All right, we have the Page of Swords coming out. Learning. Four of Wands coming out. Home, family, celebrating, wanting to celebrate. Eight of Wands here, moving forward. Pushing forward. Passionate, driven energy here. Five of Pentacles coming out of the energy of feeling like thereof. Not sitting in that energy. Not feeling like you're being misused. Not sitting in the energy of feeling misused and mistreated, right? It's time to walk out of that door. It's time to grab that key and get up out of there, right? It's time to focus on things that inspire you, that brings you passion. More messages here for the collective, please. What messages here do you have for the collective? Messages with guidance, healing, whatever it is that you have to let them know. Let us know. The Hierophant. Yes, it's gonna be all right. Feeling so confused, but it's all right. Okay, this is a teaching and learning experience for us to become better as one, as a society. Three of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, collaborating, working together. This is pushing us to the energy of working together and collaborating. That, I feel like, if you're more receptive to the energy of working with others and allowing others to help and helping others, I feel like this will be more of an easier process. Okay, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy to get through these times or whatever, but more of an easier process when you allow yourself to work with others, when you collaborate, work with friends and family members, have that equal give and take to bring in some type of balance. Okay, this may take some time. It may take a little, what word am I looking for? Multitasking, right? To make this happen. Let's get some more messages here for the collective. What messages do you have for the collective? Love it. I love it. What I was just saying about that masculine energy. We have the High Priestess here. Teach me how to love energy. We have the Emperor here. Divine masculine energy here. I say teach me how to love because the Page of Swords. I'm learning something. Someone's learning something here. Someone is feeling like I need to know more here. I need to know more about these awakenings, about these downloads, about these dreams that I'm having here. What is it that I need to learn from this situation or whatever in order for me to have some type of stability, structure, and have the feeling of being celebrated, celebrating something, right? Taking that initiative and making something happen, having structure and stability in your life. 8 of Cups here, walking away from people, places, things that do not serve you. More messages here, walking away from messy situations. We have the 5 of Cups. Yeah. Being in your feelings. Someone here maybe crying over spilled milk. 10 of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. You want wish fulfillment. We want wish fulfillment, right? But someone here is, it's time to get out of this energy. It's not the time to sit in this energy. It's time to continue to progress, to move forward. It's a masculine energy here that may just be feeling like they've messed up in the past. You're having this awakening. Everyone has masculine energy within, okay? So we're having this awakening here when it comes down to having that structure, taking that initiative, making things happen, being your own boss, okay? Being strategic. More messages here. One more card here. Make one more card here for the collective. I just need one card, please, and thank you. One more card here for the collective, so we can get into more messages. All right. Protect your energy. No matter what they say, no matter how you feel, no matter what you've been through, God, Spirit, Source, Universe is supporting you. They're protecting you. But remember, you have to protect yourself. We all have free will, right? Protect your energy. Know that it's more out there for you, even though it's going to take some work within this manifesting process. But we're trying to change things and become more fortunate in what? Our creative endeavors. We want to go towards our destiny. I see the star card there too. So let's get some clarifiers here. Beautiful so far. Create those boundaries, you guys. Especially when it comes down to your spiritual self. Don't allow others in these lower vibrational energies try to bring you down. We're becoming better. Why is you know what I was just thinking about here, what's crazy is the Hierophant and the High Priestess here is here. Those are basically the highest of the highest in these decks. Like we have the Emperor and the Empress, yes, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, but we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess also here. The Secret Keeper. Basically, this is like God, Lord, Spirit, Universe. That tradition. The 8 of Swords is falling out. I was about to clarify the Page of Swords. I'm going to shuffle one more time just to make sure that's what it was coming out for, because all of a sudden I got that realization that these 2 cards were here. So it's definitely a beautiful awakening going on within the collective, okay? It's happening quick. Clarify the Page of Swords here. Why is the Page of Swords here? A leveling up with that Hierophant, right? Doing things better for the collective, doing things better for all society. Like I was saying, this is beautiful. The Page of the Queen of Pentacles, excuse me, and the 10 of Cups is here, falling out, clarifying the Page of Swords. 3 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Things have been painful. It may have been a little bit challenging having to deal with these shifts and changes and stuff like that. But look, check this out. Things are justified. Things are becoming in order and balanced. It had to happen this way. It has to happen this way. I'm not saying that things are necessarily, everything is necessarily right the way that they've done it, or whoever has done it, but I feel like with it, when it comes down to spiritual energy, nature, our resources, God, Lord, energy, all of that, it's happening for a reason. Because we're going through this awakening process. It's time for the energy of people who want to do good, the light workers, light seers and stuff like that, to overcome the darkness, to pull those that we can out of the darkness, right? I said that we can. It's no need to force. Not in this moment, because people are awakening rapidly. It's happening. You probably see it around you. We have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here. You're learning how to be more stabilized, like I said, more stable, more structured. Being able to nurture the people around you. Being able to take care of those around you, your children. Being a great parent. Being a great provider. Good with your finances, right? And being happy also. Wish fulfillment. Being cool with your loved ones. Loving your loved ones. Being satisfied with your loved ones here. Learning how to be content. Why is the Four of Wands here? Because we all in the house. Four of Wands is home. Clarify the Four of Wands here. Basically home. Engagements, however. Seven of Pentacles. Waiting. Waiting to get out. You're just waiting. But in the midst of waiting, I see most of us, or most of you guys, all of us, most of us, investing. Waiting for our investments to flourish. These seeds that were planted, yeah. While we're waiting, while we're in the house, we're just watching them grow. We're allowing them to grow. Some of you guys, some of you guys are investing in stocks. Some of you guys are buying LLCs. Some of you guys are starting your businesses. Some of you guys are basically just came up with ideas for having a business, however it may be. Look, things are happening. Yeah, doing things that you love. That you probably found that was challenging at one point in time. But you're not, right now, I feel like most of us are being forced to follow our intuition. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Nothing felt right. Nothing felt right. Let me shuffle up real quick, you guys. Clarify the Eight of Wands here for the collective, please, and thank you. I'll take Three of Pentacles. Look, we're moving on to working with others, collaborating with others. We're progressing by working with others. I was saying that. This is how we're going to progress here in these times, about working and collaborating with others, making things happen like that. I heard barter and trading. You remember those times, right? I'm going to give you my time for this, that, and the other, however it may be. But I'm feeling like us collaborating is going to push this thing that we're going to push forward in the right direction with that energy, Ace of Swords. That's a new way of being, the new idea, the new way of thinking. Instead of everybody being so separated. And even though they're pushing us to be more separated right now, it's time to collaborate. You gotta know what you know. Clarify the Hierophant here. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? And I'm not saying to just jump off the bridge, but I do feel like there is some positives to collaborating and working with others. Whether it's a family members, friends, however, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Making it happen instead of being so separated. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Clarifying the Hierophant. What are you going to be? What are you going to be? That's beautiful. Wow. See how those cards just falling out? And the way what storyline just came to me? What are you going to be? In the Ten of Pentacles energy, or are you going to be sitting in the Five of Pentacles energy? That's your choice. We all have a choice. We all have free will. I said something about that. What choice are you going to make? Which energy are you going to sit in? Because we have some people who are sitting in this lack thereof energy. And we have others who are sitting in this energy, collaborating, and happy. This person right here alone don't know what to do. Allow yourself to open up and receive help. Not just from the, don't let me go into that. Anyways, so we have the Three of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. More collaborating, more coming together, more to bring change and transformation. Why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here? I'll take it. We have the Fool card here, and we have the Magician. 0, 1. 0, 1. Things have been reset. 2. 0, 1, 2. We're going in order here. Everything is going in order here. People are awakening. People are receiving these downloads and dreams. People are following their intuition. People are making things happen, taking these leaps of faiths, making things happen, and manifesting here. Creating something. I love this. This is so beautiful. I'm glad I did this reading. Bottom of the deck, this 5 of Wands here. We have those that are competing. I'm not saying that you might not have to fight for it. Yeah. You have to level up. You have to become better. You have to do what you have to do so you can overcome the competition. But don't worry about how things will unfold. Just take the next step. Just take the next step. That's all I'm hearing. Take the next step. Why is the Emperor card here? Why is the Emperor card here for the collective? I won't take it like this. I need 1 or 2, please. Why is the Emperor card here for the collective? Why is the Emperor card here? Please and thank you. Make it clear. Why is the Emperor card here? The World. We're closing out cycles. We're closing out chapters because we're going to brand new beginnings. Things are being towered out. Some type of toxic energy, some type of things that was bringing a whole lot of pain, painful cycles. They're closing, they're ending, shifts is happening, death and rebirth is right underneath that. To bring us what? Happiness within ourselves. Appreciating the things that we have. Appreciating our gifts and our abundance and passions that's within. Not relying on the outer. Not relying on the outer to bring happiness within the inner. Masculine energies, whatever is going on within our masculine energy, maybe of some type of toxic nature, is closing out. We're going into a whole different type of way of structure and order. That's what it is. Closing of a certain type of structure and order and a way of doing things. I don't know how to explain it in this moment. But that's what I'm seeing here with the World and the Emperor. This energy knows. Like, no, something has to change. Something has to be closed. Something has to end. To evolve. It has to be towered out. Spirit Source Universe has put their hand in. Like, I got to make these changes real quick. Why is the 5 of Cups here? We have the 2 of Wands. Instead of feeling sorry for yourself, it's time to take a different approach on the situation. Are you going to sit in that energy, or are you going to go towards your passions and have a different perspective? Seeing things a little bit differently when it comes down to these situations here. Not giving up. With that 7 of Wands and the 2 of Wands is the 9 of Wands. Not giving up. Why is the 7 of Wands here, please, for the collective? How about the 7 of Wands here? Three of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. You can sit in pain or you can sit in pleasure. You can sit in this pain. Some of you guys are feeling like your independence is threatened, which makes a lot of sense. But there's a need to protect your energy, like I said, so that your independence won't be threatened. Realize what's causing this 3 of Swords energy. Why is it hurting so bad? Okay? Because like I was just saying, we have to find that happiness within instead of without. Okay? Yeah. The fears and illusions. there's fears and illusions coming within those, because you're sitting with yourself and you're having to sit with those energies. You're having to sit with those thoughts. But that's what's causing these awakenings. That's good. The best thing to do in this situation is control those emotions. But it's causing the emotional maturity here. That's what it's causing, okay? Especially within that masculine energy here. We're going towards new love. We're going towards actually loving. We're going towards unconditional love. Some people are feeling that pain of being, I want to say, overly independent. But the pain of having to do things on your own. Like I said, there's more of an ease if you're rejecting or putting up these guards. Wow, here we go with another message. If you're guarded and not letting others in to help you any type of way, not allowing the thought of, you know what, let me be open to help. Let me be open to collaborating and working with others. Let me be open to maybe my cousin and I, we could move in together for 6 months and then we all stack our bread and this is that and other. Something like that. I don't know. But it's something about being a little bit open to that energy, so you won't be so much in pain of trying to be in the, being in the energy of I could do it all on my own. Not saying that you can't. Okay, so that was another little storyline that I just received. But I do also feel like there's a need to create those boundaries so that you won't allow yourself to sit in that pain of being so connected to the material and being connected to the material energy. Okay, it has to be some type of disconnect there. It shouldn't be always about, I can really, let me see. One more message. Let me clarify the Three of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, please, for the collectives. Yeah, it's a new perspective. It's a new way of seeing things when it comes down to your independence. Why is the Fool card here? And then I'm going to go back to the Hangman, okay? Why is the Fool card here? Clarify the Fool card here for the collective. Judgment. It's time to make a decision, to take that leap of faith. What are you afraid of? Seven of Swords. There's no more time to sit in the energy of self-deception. Okay, lying to others. However, it's time to be set free. It's time to be released. I'm seeing you guys going through this awakening process. Most of us ascending. Why is the Magician card here? Clarify the Magician for the collective. Clarify the Magician card here. Oop, hold on. Clarify the Magician card, please, for the collective. Grounding yourself. The Devil. Manifesting something that can stick when it comes down to your opportunities and developing prosperity. But I have to get clarifiers on that, because the Magician and the Devil would be basically manipulation, okay? But it's something else to that. Especially with the Ace of Pentacles being gifted with something at the bottom of the deck and the Page of Cups behind it. Someone new, a new opportunity in love, an apology, or something like that. Why is the World card here? Ooh, let me pick that up, and I'm not taking it. Oh, you know what? I should have. I'm taking it because the Temperance in reverse. It fell out. It just threw out. It came out. The Temperance in reverse. There was an energy of impatience. Have to get it done. Have to get it done. Now. I want it now. If it's my way or the highway type energy. It's a closing to that. The way things used to be, the way the structure used to be, the impatience of it all, the not willing to see things the way others were seeing it. Causing a conflict just because of difference in opinion. Wars, stuff like that. Why is the Hangman here? Yo, every time these cards come out like this, all I could really think of is Spirit Source Universe is asking this question of which energy are you going to sit in? Nine of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Are you going to worry yourself to death? Pain, pain, pain. What am I going to do? Oh my goodness, woe is me. This is so challenging. I need you to help me. And that's not even nobody saying to God, help me. This is people saying, I need you to help me. You see my numbers. I need you to help me. No, it should be an energy of, look, you know what? Let me ground myself. God has me. The Lord has me. My guys have me. I will be okay in this situation. I've been through before. I've been through much before. I'll get through this again. I'll make this happen. Matter of fact, this may be a great opportunity for some different things to happen here. For me to focus on something else. For me to focus on what truly I should be focused on. That's going to bring some great things to this world that I can offer, right? With the works that you put in. And then some of you guys, some others are just very, very worried about work, worried about finances, worried about how you're going to focus. Just focus. That's all I can say. Just focus. Throw all of that away and focus. If it wasn't about money, what would you be doing? All right. Yeah, appreciating, loving yourself, appreciating your wealth, appreciating your abundance, sitting in that gratitude energy. Why the Judgment card here? Why is the Judgment card here? Clarify the Judgment card for the collective, please and thank you. Five of Swords. Yeah, it's time to release yourself from this energy. Look at this. And this past energy. Six of Cups here at the bottom of the deck also. Okay, so look at he's sitting there. You know, the way I see it, because I clarified it for this, the Judgment card. This energy is being like, it has to let go. It has to be set free. Instead of sitting in this lack thereof energy, this lack of confidence energy, this energy of someone else having a one-up on you, guess what? It's time to be freed from all these challenges. Why is the Devil card here? Clarify the Devil card here for the collective. Clarify the Devil card here for the collective. Why is the Devil card here showing itself for the collective? Oh, one or two. Clarify the Devil card for the collective. I should have probably just took the two that fell that tried to flip up. Kind of wanted to come out. Why is clarify the Devil card here? There we go. Something came out. Now something else is trying to come out, but I'm going to take this first one. The Eight of Swords. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, it's time to manifest here. This is the energy of we're supposed to be manifesting our creation, things that we truly want, right? But we have energies of temptation around us. Light in the dark, fight all the time. But look, check this out. With it being like spiritual warfare and stuff like going on right now, of course, if you don't feel it, I don't know where you've been. But this energy is trying to keep you trapped. It's trying to control your thoughts. It's trying to control the way you feel, the way you see, perceive things. I could tell you plenty of things that you may be looking at or doing that is trying to control your thoughts and the way you perceive things. When it's time to manifest, when it's time to develop things, when it's time to make things happen, when it's time to get things out on paper. It's time to see things clearly. Because things that people sit around watching is causing burdens. Thinking about dealing with things that you're sitting around thinking about dealing with is causing burdens. It's causing mental entrapment. It's causing that energy of I don't know what to do. It's time to like relieve yourself from that energy, be set free. It's time to focus, focus, focus. Why is the Temperance card here in reverse? All right, we have two twos. The Temperance is in reverse. Temperance in the upright is balance, becoming balanced, okay? Balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. I almost cursed. Ish wasn't balanced. Things were not balanced. It wasn't. I felt that before I even got into the energy of reading and stuff like that. I'm like, this stuff is crazy. The world is off. Why am I here? But, you know, coming along, living my life, I realized that, hey, maybe I just have my part to do to help things become more balanced. I guess. That's the way I see things now. And stuff was in balance. And that cycle is now it's time to be closed. It's time to close that cycle out. I feel like it's been closed out. Things are being restructured and being rebalanced now so that we can have something to celebrate about, right? So things would be a little bit different and be better. Everyone might not agree, but with the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles here, to handling things, soulmate situations, people coming together, loving one another, to regain balance in situations in life, and love, ooh, strength, confidence. Like being soft, but yet letting people know I'm not, you know, I would snap out on you, right? Don't take my kindness for weakness type energy right here. I'm trying to bring balance in this situation, but look. That type of energy, right? So this is gaining strength and knowing that you have the strength and the confidence to have that balance within yourself. Okay? Within this restructuring and redeveloping within ourselves and others, everything. So let's get messages from the oracles. I'm going to start off with a native spirit deck, and then I'm going to get a starseed oracle, and we're going to get out of here. I know you guys are like, wow, she's been here for a little while. Maybe not. Probably didn't even stay this long. Hope you did though. If you are, thank you. Thanks for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Everything. I love you, love you, love you, of course. Messages for our collectives, the world. Messages for the collective. Whoever sees this message, it resonates with them. Alright? What message do you have for us, please? What message do you have for us? What fell out over here? Warrior of the heart. Beautiful. Like a little polar bear. Polar bear. Warrior of the heart. You have the radiant spirit of a warrior of the lights. Be impeccable in all of your actions. No matter what others believe, the Creator always knows the truth. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Look, hey, look. I'm just a messenger. And when these cards come out, it's like, thank you, Lord, for clarifying it. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Immense courage is filling you. Strength card, bottom of the deck. Last card at the bottom of the deck, right? Throw your shoulders back, step forward, and take a risk. Be willing to live from your heart rather than your mind. Honor your truth. Speak up for yourself. Your native spirit wants you to know the greatest native warriors weren't the ones who wounded the most people. There were those remarkable beings who had such personal power that enemies laid down their weapons rather than fight. There are times in life to step back and even times to walk away, but there are also times to stand up for yourself in those less advantaged. Let me read that one back. There are times in life to step back and even times to walk away, but there are also times to stand up for yourself in those less advantaged. Don't allow yourself to be limited by your belief system. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means just that. Fear less. Acknowledge that you're frightened and take action away. Acknowledge that you're frightened and take action anyway. Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries of limited perceptions of yourself. Through your example, people find and act on their truth. You're a light barrier for others. Y'all, I love this message is coming out for us after this. The journey. List everything that you are afraid of. Then next to that list, write every reason why it's important to overcome that fear. In other words, what does that fear cost you? Then make a list of the various ways that you can overcome that fear. Okay, so let's go to the Starseed Oracle deck. Like, I'm already amped. Let me calm down real quick so I can read that next message. Calm, cool, and collective. I must have a lot of Leos watching this reading. They get me amped. Or fire energy, whatever. Alright. Starseed Oracle deck, here we come for the collective. Push this to the side real quick. I feel the need to say, you guys, make sure you guys go check out those links to those 2 songs I was talking about, okay? I don't know why, I just feel like I need to say that again. Ooh. Messages for the collective, please. Make it clear, make it great for us. So we're going to be warriors out here, okay? It's time to fight. Not literally. Maybe, shoot. Message for the collective, please. Message for the collective. What message do you have for the collective? Yeah, it's time to face our fears, but we have to face those fears about what we're not going to be able to do and what we can do and stuff like that. Now, what can you do? What will you do? What are we going to do? We have karmic relationships popping out. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Bottom of the deck is the 7-star sisters, but this is the card here that I'm going to read. Excuse me. That was nasty. Okay. The constellation, am I saying that word right? The constellation, Orion, is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were parts of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you are one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind to see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive, second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings, and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. Wow, this is amazing. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? We seen a hangman sitting right here. It's time to see things from a different point of view. How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you look to see the similarities rather than the differences coming together? Which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through the conflict? Collective, you guys, I love you, I love you, I love you. You guys let me know down in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated. I love you once again. Leave it like, share, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.